Yes, what I did the first cleansing, purification with herbs. This herb, Mexican herb, is called ruda, root in English. And in some countries you can get it. And it's basically, we call it like a sweeping the body.
Okay.
So I sweep a lot of times. Sometimes, like in your case, sometimes it's hard for the person to let it go. Or sometimes you're, at the end, and you're kind of like, what am I doing? And first, it's with the herbs, and the herbs helps you. Whatever is attached in your aura, the herbs are clearing, cleansing, and doing the purification. That's why it's called the purification ceremony. And it's very important to be gentle on the beginning because you're just sweeping. And then after, I don't know if you remember, I was like going a little bit more stronger in the chakras area because sometimes it's like if they're sleeping, you're waking them up, and the herb is like, hey, wake up, you're sleeping. So on the beginning, sometimes you don't feel nothing like it happened to you because you're just there. And then when you started waking up your chakras, then your body starts feeling that something is happening. And also for me, in my clearings, on my cleansing purification ceremonies, I do a lot the under the armpit, because over here, men and women, we hold the energy sometimes right here. This is an energy, this is a chakra also, an energy center. So it needs to be clean. And sometimes when you go sideways, is what happened. It's like you open something and you start feeling whatever it is inside you. And also, we have the spinal cord from your head all the way to the coccyx, and that one, it needs to be clean and purified. And when while I am doing the cleansing, also I am looking what areas, what other areas in your body you need the purification. So I am going, checking, sweeping your body, your aura. And then after all that is done, most of the time, people, they either feel uncomfortable, feel something coming out, or sometimes they feel peace. Everyone is different, so the different, reactions. And then in your case, the other day, I had only Palo Santo, which is the one that I sweep you as well, to kind of like a second shower, to kind of like a clean, finish the cleansing that I did. In your case, you got really had a reaction, and that reaction sometimes is that we are holding so much the energies, and when you're doing the cleansing, the purification, it's that exactly. It's you start letting it go, and then you start feeling that necessity, the urge to let go all this energy that is trapped there. So that's when you start crying, and sometimes, everybody has different reactions. But that's pretty much what we did the other day.
I loved it. Yeah, I felt it. It was like the moment she went underneath my armpit, you'll see it in the video, my entire aura changed, and I just like fully surrendered. My whole face changed from being like poised to like I felt this boom,
yes,
of energy. And then you were coaching me and you were telling me to bring it up, and I could feel this bundle of energy, and it was exactly where she was saying it was. It was bizarre and crazy and amazing all at the same time, and it was going up, 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 and then we're like, and that's a thing, hey?
Okay, the energy gets trapped in the body, whatever chakra area that could be or might be. So what we need to do is we need to connect with that area and let that connect, because what happened is that we have a feeling or something happened. Let's say your boyfriend left you, and you have the feeling in this area, and you are, I don't want to feel it, because if I feel it, I'm going to start crying. So you start putting barriers, a wall, and then you put it inside. And when, like that day when I did the clearing on you, that energy wants to go out, to come out. So it, you need to connect with that to let go. That's exactly what the let go really means. You connect with the energy, and then when you connect with the energy, once the energy is acknowledged, there is, it hasn't any more power over you. So then you let it go. Most of the time, is the most of the time, especially when there's an emotion, all these emotions trapped are negative. There is no good feeling emotion inside us. Not. So it comes, it comes through this, and you go,
Yeah.
and that's how it goes. And most of the time, I feel it, and I start doing the same thing, because I feel, I am feeling you. I am connected with you.
Of course.
So I feel everything that you're feeling at the same time.
Of course. Now, if someone doesn't have access to you, to a shaman, can they do some sort of a ritual like this by themselves, or with maybe their partner or their friend? Is that possible?
Well, anybody can do a clearing or cleansing, but I don't know if it's gonna have the same exact power,
Okay.
energy, because I do those clearings with someone with a picture, like, or a doll, like what they called the
Like a voodoo doll.
like a voodoo doll, because I can say, okay, if you give me your permission to do the clearing for you, let's say, Mary, you give me the permission. Okay, the permission is here. So this is called surrogate. Surrogate, yes.
Ah.
So you are right there in the video, and I am doing the clearing, you with your eyes closed, and you're gonna feel it. Yes, because we are all connected,
Totally.
we are all energy, we all have the vibration. So it can be done through a video,
Yeah.
as well.
And I mean, just like if someone's kind of confused about this, I mean, when you're communicating over Zoom with, say, a coworker, you feel their energy.
Yes.
Right? You feel their energy just simply by looking at them, talking to them. So energy clearing can be done online, no problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
people, they are, a lot of people, they're skeptical about doing that. But lately, I find out that people are becoming more open, because that's one of the reasons I left the States, because I wanted to be around, nature, more beautiful places like playa. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing. I could be there or could be here. The clearing, the cleansing is gonna be the same if I were sitting or standing next to you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, very cool. Now, is there any things that we can put into our self-practice to kind of keep our aura clean? Like journaling, bathing, sage, Palo Santo, Copal.
To keep your aura cleansed, you need to be in love with you. That is something that, if you're not feeling in love with you, you could do Palo Santo, you could do any kind of cleansing. You're gonna clean your aura, but if your thoughts are coming back to negative, you are gonna start bringing the negative energy to you. So you need to be very open and to be in love with yourself. That's what it is. Because, I do a clearing on myself, or if I start being negative, or people that watches TV, they're seeing all this stuff happening around the world, which is not good. So why are you doing a cleansing when in 10 minutes after you're going to start bringing back the negative energy? So that's my suggestion.
I am 100% on point with you about that. But it's easy. It's not as easy as it is just to say, okay, I'm going to fall back. I'm going to fall in love with myself. I love myself.
No, it's not easy.
It takes work.
Yes.
And the further away you are from loving yourself, the more work it takes.
Yes. And that's the problem of the whole humanity. Nobody wants to work on themselves. Nobody wants to feel the feeling. If you could have taken the responsibility of whatever that happened to you, and you felt the feeling when that trauma started, you couldn't have all this time, years of trauma, because if you just feel the feeling, you just have to feel it. And that's it. You acknowledge it. It doesn't have any more power over you. That's it.
Yes, precisely. Feel the feelings.
Feel the feeling of the negative, whatever trauma you have, whatever feeling that you're feeling, and it doesn't have any power. It's like a little kid hitting on your head. When the kid is gone, hitting you, you feel good, right? It's the same thing. You have that kid inside you. Hey, Jenny, aquí,
Yeah.
right here. Oh, I have a lot of headache. I have a migraine. I have this and that. Or my elbow or my ankle. Go there and feel the feeling. Whatever feeling, whatever negative emotion, trauma is there, believe me. I just saying it and I just have this relief because I feel it. You feel it. And don't try to escape from it. Once you feel it, it's gonna disappear. Blah 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 blah.
And it's
gonna be gone.
And that's precisely what happened to me in your cleansing. Is I somehow all of a sudden the feeling was like really powerful. And I'll be open with you guys. It's a fear of failure, basically like stepping out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
and being scared of failing. Being scared of people judging me, right? So that was there and it was there and I was like, shit, like now I gotta feel the feeling. So I'm just gonna surrender and I'm gonna use this opportunity of getting cleansed to freaking get over this fear. And that's what was coming up and up and up and up and up and up and it literally is gone.
And this is for men and women. If you're having the feeling and the feeling is making you uncomfortable, you wanna cry, please cry, let it out. It doesn't matter if it takes like 1 hour, 2 hours. Just let it, feel it. Sometimes it takes only 5-10 minutes. It's so easy. And then you're gonna feel like this relief or, oh, now I feel myself happy, content.
Exactly.
Because it's gone.
Yeah.
Once it's gone forever. Unless you bring back something else.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe you don't, you bring it up, and then you suppress it.
We have a lot of suppressed emotions everywhere. So if you start doing your work on your body, you will start releasing, and the more that you release, more hidden will come out. So just keep doing it until you clean the whole body, the whole aura.
I love it. So you do online sessions?
Yes, I do online.
And how can someone get in touch with you?
They can reach me through Facebook, Heydy May.
Heydy May, HEYDYMAY.
Yes.
And the info will be at the bottom of this.
Or through WhatsApp.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. And you're on Instagram as well?
Instagram is the Heydy May.
The Heydy May. But of course.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for the experience
Jenny.
and for sitting down with me and talking about this and hopefully, getting people more aware that this is accessible to them.
Yes.
That you don't
accessible
have,
to everyone.
yeah, a lot of people, you know, being in this community, I see a lot of, I call them like spiritual junkies, and they come down here for their 1 or 2 week vacation. They do ayahuasca, they do sound healing, they do, you know, a shaman clearing, they do all this stuff like boom, 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 and then they go right back into their environment, and there's no time for integration.
No, but also I want to say something. A lot of people lately are doing a lot of drums, a lot of what is the one that you said? Sound meditation.
Sound healing, yeah.
This is something very important. When you're doing a clearing, you don't put any music because you need to be within yourself. You need to be clear right here. You don't need music. We already have a lot of noise outside. So music is noise. Either it's a Beethoven or is a metal or whatever kind of music. We have music, we have sound, and that is noise as well. So when you're doing it, clearing, cleansing, purification, whatever you want to call it, release of energy, just be with yourself. You don't need any music because music is going to distract your mind, and you need to be completely with you because you're doing your job, your work, your inside to let it out and become much better and start loving yourself.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jenny.
Thank you so much, my love. Thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know if you have any questions because I'm sure we can have another interview with this lovely woman. So I am sitting in my car. I'm just giving myself some time. That was a very powerful cleansing, and I've done quite a few in my time here in Mexico. That was powerful. I don't know if it was so powerful because maybe I've been holding on to some stuff. I have had a pretty intense past few weeks, just with setting up some business stuff, and I feel really raw right now. And I think, you know what, I think the biggest thing with spiritual stuff, woo-woo stuff, whatever you want to call it, is that you get what you put in, and you have to believe. You have to believe it, and just like Heydy said to me, is that we control our minds don't control us. So if I tell my mind that this practice is going to help me, not fix me, but help me, then this practice is going to help me. And that doesn't mean it's going to be a positive experience. That means that it's going to help me get to releasing, get to getting over, get to surrendering. And just to tap on that too, like intense therapies such as ayahuasca, mushrooms, plant therapies, they aren't going to fix you, right? They are going to open up your subconscious, open up your wounds so that you can do the work. So just, I mean, I understand that. It's taken a lot of like trial and errors for me to understand that, but I'm really feeling raw, and I'm excited to go on with my day, and I'm excited to see what comes out of this.